Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Em, and this is the beginning of a weekend reading vlog. It is Friday. Happy Friday to me, because it's probably not gonna be Friday when this goes up. It is our last day of school. Well, my kids' last day of school, and it's also day one of the Camp Witchwood Readathon, hosted by Stephanie. It is the readathon that her Patreon community is doing this weekend, and I am in Camp Toadstool and I'm very excited. So let's do a little state of the reading update. I threw out my entire June TBR. I don't think I'm going to do any TBRs for the rest of the summer. I think I'm just going to mood read. So if you're interested in knowing which books I'm not going to be reading, I'll link that video down below, but I'm not reading any of them anymore. I read a few. I DNF'd a ton this week, which was kind of my sign that I needed to do something else. So to start off the mood reading, I have about 30 minutes left of the audiobook of El Defo, which comes out June 26th, and I'm really loving it. I've read it before, but I wanted to try the audiobook because I got an advanced copy from Libro FM. And then I also decided to start a reread of The Mask of Mirrors so that I can read book 2 because book 3 comes out in August. And I am also reading 9 Goblins, which is a T. Kingfisher novella on my e-reader, and that's going really great, except it's my bedtime book, and so I am so tired by the time I'm in bed that I'm only reading maybe half a chapter at a time before I fall asleep. So that's where I'm at right now. I just dropped off something for my kiddo at school, and now I'm gonna go run some errands and get some coffee and hopefully do some reading, and I'll take you along with me. I just finished El Defo. I was listening to this on audio because there is an audiobook production of this that comes out on June 26th, and I got an advance copy by being part of Libro FM's bookseller program, and I really liked it. I read this ages ago, I think when it first came out, and this is a middle grade graphic novel about Cece Bell's experiences of being deaf and navigating the hearing world. Cece went deaf when she was 4, I believe. She got meningitis, and one of the side effects was that she lost her hearing, and this was in mid to late 1970s. And so just the hearing aid things that were available were a lot different, and so it's just about her being a kid and then wearing hearing aids and being different and trying to make friends who treat her like a normal person and not special because of her deafness. So anyways, the audiobook was really fun. It was a full cast. I really liked all the auditory stuff where they altered some of the sounds, so as a listener you get an even better sense of what Cece is hearing through the use of her hearing aids and how frustrating certain experiences can be when you cannot understand what is being said. So I highly recommend El Defo in general, and I think the audiobook is really awesome too. So I just finished that. Now I gotta take care of this mountain of laundry because my twins just got back from outdoor school yesterday evening, and then they are leaving to go camping with their dad tomorrow morning, so I got a mountain of laundry to do. So I am going to actually switch over to a podcast because I've been doing a super slow guided read of Pride and Prejudice for the last year, and the last episode is out today. So I just finished listening to the last chapter of Pride and Prejudice early this morning, and so now I'm going to listen to what the hosts of the podcasts have to say, and eventually I'll switch over to a book. But yeah, wish me luck, because that is, oof, that's a lot of clothes. Hi friends, it is Saturday morning. I am about to head out to work, obviously, but I finished Night Goblins this morning, and I thought it was really sweet. It was really cute. It's typical T. Kingfisher, where it was cozy and it was funny, and but also had, you know, some emotional heft to it at the end there. And I'm kind of sad there's not a physical copy, because I feel like it's a story my husband would really, really enjoy, but he does not read ebooks, so that's too bad. I'm kind of hoping maybe at some point, or maybe she has one already, I haven't actually gone to look, but that T. Kingfisher will do like a book of previously published like short stories and or novellas, so that there can be like physical copies of some of these stories that I am reading and loving. But yeah, all right, so I am off to work. I am still working on The Mask of Mirrors. I very impulsively started Chaos Vector by Megan E. O'Keefe during reading sprints yesterday. So now I'm reading 2 super chunky Orbit books. We'll see how this goes. Hello. I've been home from work for a while. I'll be honest, I kind of forgot I was vlogging this weekend. But work went well. Yeah, kind of. Different classes had different levels of success, but most of them went well. And I came home and I worked out, and I've been cleaning the house, and I've been listening to The Mask of Mirrors on audio. This is a reread for me, but I read this last summer and then never continued on, but I already own book 2, and book 3 comes out in August, and I think this is just going to be a trilogy, so I wanted to reread this so I could finally read book 2 and then be ready to go when the trilogy wraps up. I am 185 pages in. Audiobook is so good. I just read it physically last time, and I started it on audio this time because a friend of mine really recommended it. It's fantastic. I love it. But this is a fantasy, and let's see, it's I've heard it described as a Venetian inspired fantasy. I think the world reminds people a lot of Venice, because the city is broken up by that huge waterway. That plays a big part of the story. It reminds me a lot of the TV show Arcane, in the way the city is set up. Like, there's a really, really wealthy part of the city, and then there's a really, really poor part of the city, and the class differences are so huge, and you really get the sense that tensions are really high and they're going to snap at some point. There's also kind of like a masked vigilante, kind of Batman-y character. But in this book, we're following Ren, who is a con artist. She was a child in the city. She left for a while, and she has come back, and she is going to try to con her way into one of the really wealthy families. And so you're following Ren and a couple of other characters, but I love it so much. It feels like such a comfort read the second time through. I'm remembering these characters a lot better than I thought I would. I thought I wouldn't remember very much, but I don't know, I just find them all so wonderful, and I'm so fond of so many of them. So this is great. Loving this. I think this is probably what I'll focus on for the rest of the readathon, even though I started Chaos Vector last night, and I'd like to not totally abandon it, but I'm just having such a good time with this. I don't really want to read anything else. So, but I need to shower. I am meeting a friend for dinner in like an hour. So we're gonna go do real life stuff. I was not ready for the rain. But I'm really happy it's raining today. I look a mess. All right, well, the downside of the rain is that it makes my living room super dark because of that beautiful tree that's right outside the window. So the lighting's not great. Also, I did a clay mask when I got home, and so my face is kind of red and gym hair. Anyways, I'm about to jump on sprints for Camp Witchwood Readathon in like 2 minutes. I don't know if I'm gonna finish Mask of Mirrors today. I would have to read so much book. How many pages is this sucker? 634. So I would have to read a little less than 400 pages. I just don't know if I have that in me. But I am still loving it. I'm about 45% of the way through, and it's just, I just love it so much. I think I've already gushed about it enough, but the like wheels for like the big climactic event are starting to turn, and like the push one of the characters needs to deceive another character just happened. And it's so good. I love it so much. So I'm going to keep reading this during the sprints. And really, I think I'm just going to focus on Mask of Mirrors until it's done. And then I'll switch over to Chaos Vector and I'll stay with that. But I'm really looking forward to sprints this morning. I kind of want a hot drink. I made myself a smoothie, which I'm going to drink. And I have my water. I kind of want a hot drink. It would probably have to be tea. I'm not really good about, I really love hot coffee first thing in the morning, but I only enjoy that first cup. Every time I try to have a second cup after it, I just don't enjoy it. So I guess I'll have to have tea if I want a hot drink, but I am loving this cloudy, gloomy weather. I feel like I don't have to have any guilt about spending time outside. I can just enjoy staying home and not being lazy, but just enjoying being at home. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna hop on sprints and stop rambling. And the cat has come over to see what the heck I'm doing sitting on the floor. And yeah, all right. Okay, well, this might have been a mistake, but I decided to rainbow my bookshelves, which I do every summer. So this is not a new concept, but I always kind of forget how much work it is. I have like 1, 2, 3 more shelves to unpack or sort into their color section. The chair has unhauls, and yeah, another sprint just started. So I'm gonna pop my headphones back on, and I'm just gonna keep rolling. Okay, I know the rainbow shelf look is not for everybody, so if this is not for you, sorry, not sorry. It looks so pretty. I only do this in the summer. Oh, that's my lunch. Because I mostly know what color my books are, but sometimes I do forget, and so if I need a certain book, it can take a while if it's not a book I'm super familiar with. So in the fall, I like go back to the studious look, is what I call it, being organized by genre. But I do love a rainbow moment. Hi friends, I am back home. I went and had dinner with my dad and my sister, and it was lovely, and my dad watches my videos, so hey Dad. But now I'm back home because our cat gets medicine twice a day, and I had to be home in time to give her medicine. So I'm back. I listened to about 2.5 chapters of Mask of Mirrors on audio on the drive, and these chapters are very long, so and I just love it so much. It's so good. I will say I had there's like a really big event in this book, and my memory had that event happening like here, when in reality it happens at like the 50% mark, and then you're spending the rest of the book dealing with the fallout from that event. And I had definitely forgotten how much book there still is left after that event happens. And I guess the upside, or maybe the downside, of not having a great memory for books is that since I had forgotten, I still had a very emotional reaction to something that happens, and most sad. But I'm so glad I already have book 2, because I cannot wait to finish this. I have like 4 chapters left, and then just roll right into book 2 and find out what's going to happen. But I will say, I have read a lot of this book this weekend, but today specifically, I was on page like 52 yesterday morning, and now I'm on page 508. And a majority of that was done today during reading sprints. So my eyeballs and my brain are tired, and I will probably read before I go to bed, because that's just, I have to read once I get into bed in order to fall asleep. It's just who I am as a person. But I think I'm definitely gonna, like, right now lay down on the couch and just kind of veg for a little bit and watch something. But it was a really good reading day. I cannot believe how fast I have sucked up this story. I don't know if I'll have this finished before this video is over, but I know. I will check in tomorrow and let you know where I'm at, and that's when I'll close out this vlog. Good morning, friends. It is Monday. I'm just gonna close out the vlog here. Things took an unexpected turn late last night. Family-wise, everyone's fine, but just I have more responsibilities today than I was intending, and I didn't get as much sleep last night as I anticipated. So I'm not quite done with Mask of Mirrors. I have, holy cars, Batman. I have 2 more chapters, like 47 minutes on audio. And I want to read it when I cannot be interrupted for that ending, so I'll probably finish it tonight. And laid back readathon starts tomorrow. A child woke up anyways, Laid Back Readathon starts tomorrow. So I will be filming a vlog for that. So that will be going up next week. And there will probably be an unhaul video on Sunday for the books that I pulled off during my reorganizing yesterday. So yeah, if you have made it to the end of this vlog, thank you so much for watching and sharing your time with me. I really appreciate it, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. I hope your week is less eventful than the last 12 hours has been for me. And if you want to leave a comment but don't have anything to say, let's do... Is there a mask emoji? I don't think there is. Let's do a goofy face emoji. Whatever your favorite goofy face emoji is, let's do that to represent how all my plans unraveled. And I will talk to you all in the next one. Bye.